So seafood is very perishable because of its biochemical composition. So vacuum packing plays a very important role in extending the shelf life of a seafood product. But it's also very important for marketing purposes because it makes the product look very appealing, plus it's convenient for the consumer. When you have 1 pound packages, it's more easy to handle at home. So when we are vacuum packing a food product, we are actually extracting the air from the packet, removing the headspace. Because when we have this headspace and we froze a product, it's gonna tend to form ice crystals that are gonna dry the surface of the product, and it's gonna cause the freezer burn. So vacuum packing, when we actually remove all the air, you're not gonna have any space and you're not gonna have crystals. When packing seafood, it's important to remember that there are some food safety concerns with vacuum packing. The best practice is to freeze seafood immediately after packaging and label the product with the statement, held frozen and thawed under refrigeration immediately before use. So there are hundreds of packaging materials available in the market. Locally, you're probably gonna find mostly 3-meal or 4-meal. The 3-meal are thinner, and you probably wanna use it for soft product like crawfish tail meat or fish fillets, crab meat. The 4-meal are thicker and more resistant, so you can put product in there like whole shrimp or crabs that have a shell, so they are more resistant to the puncture. If you are weighing your product, since you are selling to consumers, you make sure that you use a certified scale. The vacuum pack can be set at different percentages of vacuum or different times. The more you vacuum pack, you're gonna press harder in the food product. There are seafood that are more sensitive to pressure than others. For example, crab meat, it is very sensitive. Not so much the crawfish tail meat or the fish. So you need to find a balance between how much vacuum so you still can maintain the quality, but also you remove all the air from the packaging. So here we have crawfish. That is an easy way that I can show you how is the balance about vacuum packing. For example, this bag here, we can still see some air, so it is too loose. And this one, actually, we have squeezing a lot of juices and it's too tight. So you want to find the balance. This one here is just right. It is tight enough. You can still see a little bubbles there, but this will allow you to keep the quality of the product because you're not squeezing the juices out of it, so it's not going to be dry and tough when you cook it, but you also don't have the headspace that will cause the crystal formation. There are different types of vacuum pack machines in the market. Some will prompt you to set up for a percentage of vacuum, and others are going to prompt you for time. In this case, the machine that I have here is set by time. So you're going to press here on your settings, and the first option is going to be the vacuum time. You're going to set the time depending the product that you are working and the amount of product that you are vacuum packing. In this case right now, I have it at 30 seconds. It is important to remember what we just talked before about the balance between the vacuum to maintain the quality. Then you can set for gas flush, if you're going to use a vacuum pack machine that has a gas flush that is used for modified atmosphere, your seal time and your cooling time. Once you have set that, you're set to go, and you can place your product in the vacuum machine chamber. Something very important to remember when you are vacuum packing also is to make sure that you set the bag flat on the seal, because if you have any wrinkles, that can cause the vacuum to go away. Once you set your product, you just have to close the lid, and it will start by itself. And when it's done, it's gonna pop open.